Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing a little bit of Google Ads. By no means am I a Google Ads master. I've ran basically a month campaign on a blog that I had. So I'll be using this, just doing a basic introduction of Google Ads from it. So think of it like as files on your computer. You can drill down pretty deep within the different files, and there's different components at different levels. You have keywords, you have ads, you have ad sets, and they're all at different levels. Please keep in mind up here, this actually rolled out late summer, this edition, but up here you'll be kind of like your main navigation. It's quick, it's very easy to get lost within the navigation, but this will be basically where you're at within Google Ads here. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. So you can see with the blog that I was running, I think it was in July, these were the different ad groups that I had going. And it really doesn't matter how you set up your web page, but these were the main navigation buttons at the top of the web page. And anyways, so this is the ad group. Let's go into the ketosis benefits ad group. And then we'll go into all keywords. And these are all the keywords that I had running in the campaign. Now, keyword is when you go in to type into Google, like cars for this instance would be the keyword. So any of these ads that have a keyword that has cars, it will show up. Let's go back here. So as you can see, I was trying to target benefits of ketogenic diet, keto benefits, benefits of keto diet, and so forth. Now this is a general search, and I always like doing the parentheses around it because it was much easier. And you can dive in a little bit deeper within this, but I believe the plus sign keto plus sign benefits would pull up any search that had like this doesn't make any sense, but say for instance um, keto car benefits. It would bring up that match or that search because you have keto and benefits in it, and it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with car, but it doesn't matter because keto and benefits is still in the search. So, anyways, these are the keywords for this ad group, and this is really how Google makes money off of Google Ads, is because they give you a max cost per click for each keyword. The better you make your content, the better the customer gets information from your web page, the more you will benefit off of the whole thing, because what Google will do is they will actually lower the max cost per click if you deliver key content that your customers are after. If you do a terrible job with delivering terrible data or terrible information, they'll actually raise your cost per click on your page and so forth. So it kind of behooves yourself to deliver good content. So this is the keywords. When you get keywords, it takes a little bit of time to get approved, maybe 20 minutes. And that's the same for ad sets as well. And then you have some kind of data here. All right, so let's go back. And like I said, you got to pay attention to kind of where you're at here. So let's go to no ketosis. And let's go to all ad groups again. And so let's click here. No, yeah, we can do that. And then we'll do, let's see here, ads. Now these are the specific ads that will display within Google. So for instance, we input our keyword cars, and then the results come up, and this is like the ad set, right? So you have your kind of title and then your explanation down here as to what's going on. Now you can see that some of these, they don't use the full length in the description. So you want to kind of pay attention to that and use up as much real estate as you can. But let's go back here and see some of these. So you can see kind of like the title and then explanation below. And there's some rules that you have to play by when you make these things out. You can't have exclamation marks within the title. And some of my better ones were, you can't see them here, but it were like how to or the art of, and then that's the title that you make, that you include in there. So it's basically the title and then where the customer or user is going to on the web page, and then a further explanation. And there's a real art to this. You know, there's a real art in attracting the customers. And let's go back here. So for the keywords, there's actually a keyword planner. And before we get lost, let's go back to the main page here, overview. Okay, so we're at the main page. Now let's go to keyword planner. And we'll go to find new keywords. And then you can see the history. I put in keto here. So this is some of the keywords. Now, Google doesn't show you, Google is a good tool for keywords and so forth, but there's definitely other keyword tools out there on the internet and so forth. But it will actually show you an average range of what you're going to pay for the keyword. And like I said, this all varies based upon the quality of content that you deliver the customers. So for instance, keto, the low range is 17 cents, and that's per click, and the high range is 59 cents per click. So it will float, it will vary. And depending on the business, it will vary as well. So for instance, if you're in finance, insurance business, the cost per clicks will be much higher than, say, the dieting industry. So that is kind of like a quick rundown of keywords, and you can see which words are within the account. So let's go back to the main page. Okay, so we went through keywords, we went through ad groups, and then these are kind of like some of the best performing metrics down here. So this is the ad, one of the ads. Let's see. Let's go all time. And then now you can really see some of the stats. So this by far was the best ad group that I had going. You can see the click-through rate is, I think that's pretty good, 14%. And then the most shown ads. And then you can click through. This is an example of one of the how-tos, how to get into ketosis. So yeah, just some different examples there. You can see my campaign was only US, so you can see metrics there. Also, another thing that you want to keep in mind is where you want to show your campaigns at. So if you go to settings, so my goal was leads, location was US, language English. I had a $6.50 budget per day. And it's important to get in here and set some of these, because if not, your campaign will be spending a lot of money. I'm looking for the times. I think this is the times here. So what I set up was basically looks like daily 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. And that's only because I didn't want to be run ads in the middle of the night because a lot of people are sleeping in the middle of the night. So that's like one easy way to save a ton of money on Google Ads is just eliminate the time of day that you're running the ads. But I think that is a quick, simple overview of Google Ads. Hopefully you all got something from it, and hopefully you all can run with it. All right, thanks guys.